bountiful lands of the Talas Valley lies the city of Taraz, shrouded in ancient secrets and legends. The ancient remains of one of the largest medieval cities of Kazakhstan are located on the site of the present-day streets and quarters of the modern city, which is an important economic and cultural center of the country. In the past, Taraz was the city along the Silk Road, a major route for international trade, crafts, science and culture. The Көне Taraz, or Ancient Taraz Historical and Archaeological Park, was opened in 2015 to mark the 550th anniversary of the Kazakh Khanate. The unique 20-hectare open-air park with various sculptures and monuments is the favorite place for city dwellers to stroll, relax and unwind. There is plenty to see. For example, the observation tower, the Monbulak Square, the Taraz Sazdara Stele, and the Ethnographic Museum, which contains various archaeological artifacts. The territory of the Көне Taraz Historic and Cultural Complex is the site of the archaeological excavations of the ancient settlement. Fruitful research work at the place of the ruins has been carried out for many years. The central part of the ancient settlement has already been discovered. An eastern bathhouse with heated floors, water supply and sewers was located there. It was constructed of burnt brick and the walls inside the building were decorated with frescoes. To date, archaeological excavations have uncovered around 50,000 artifacts, the foundations of residential buildings, a medieval citadel, a mosque and a madrasa. Many ceramic dishes, cauldrons, jugs and various utensils lavishly painted with ornaments are among the discovered artifacts. Due to the presence of much-valued clay soils, pottery production was also highly developed in the ancient city of Taraz. Items made of metal, glass, silver and gold were found there as well. Much of the collection dates back to the 11th, 12th centuries, which is the period of Karakhanid rule. The mausoleum of Karakhan, one of the rulers of the Karakhanid dynasty, was built in Taraz. The architectural monument was erected over the Khan's burial place in the 11th century. The mausoleum was partially destroyed but then restored in its original location in 1906. There are many legends revolving around the young Batir Karakhan and the young beauty Aisha Bibi. According to these legends, the lovers could not be together for their families were at an enmity with each other, so Karakhan stole his beloved and they ran away together. After her tragic death, he ordered the construction of the Aisha Bibi mausoleum. The Aisha Bibi mausoleum is the only architectural monument in Central Asia fully lined with carved terracotta tiles. Her tomb, dating back to the 11th, 12th centuries, is included in the list of the most valuable historical and architectural monuments of humanity. Nowadays, these buildings are not only popular tourist attractions, but also places of pilgrimage and worship. Kazakhstan's oldest mosque is situated in Taraz. More than 10 centuries ago, it was rebuilt from a 7th century Nestorian church. In 893, the Samanid ruler Ismail ibn Ahmad conquered Taraz and converted local residents to Islam. He ordered the reconstruction of the ancient cathedral church into a mosque, as evidenced by the items with Christian symbols found by archaeologists. The find is unique in that it determines the exact time of the rise of Islamic culture in Central Asia. The baths were the second most visited place after the mosques. The ancient Kali Yunus bathhouse located in the heart of Taraz is a unique construction of household architecture taken under state protection. It was built of baked bricks by a wealthy merchant and was operational until 1950s. The styles of Roman thermae and Turkish hammams intertwined there. In the past, the interior of the bath was distinguished by the rich finish and decor. The walls inside were garnished with fresco paintings, mosaics of geometric ornament, figural arcs and niches. Unfortunately, only small fragments of all this splendor have survived to this day. The medieval caravanserai Torez is one of the most iconic landmarks in Taraz. In ancient times, it served as a stopover for the Silk Road merchants. The complex was built on an area of 80 square meters and included hotels, baths, and all the infrastructure. Based on historic artifacts, it was determined that the caravanserai existed between the 8th to 12th centuries. Nowadays, Torez has found a second life as it went through renovation. 5-meter walls were built there to recreate the interior of that era. Historians note that there are about 20 ancient caravanserais in Taraz. Close to the city, there is the unique and one-of-a-kind fortress of Taraz. This fortification is an archaeological mystery. Its history has been studied for over 150 years, but there is still no consensus as to when it was built and by whom. Presumably, Taraz was a Buddhist monastery or an Arab palace. It is believed to have been constructed during the time period between the 8th and 9th centuries. In the history of ancient Asian architecture, Taraz is truly unmatched. The total area of the palace complex is nearly 37,000 square meters. It was built from giant stone blocks weighing up to 10 tons. It is still unclear how the ancient builders were able to hew and move such giant boulders. The Taraz archaeological complex has been inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List as part of the Silk Road sites. Taraz's heritage is its ancient history and unique archaeological sites that still hold secrets and touching love stories.